Hey everybody, what's going on? It's 2024 and Shimano is dropping new product on schedule, and this one is for the first quarter of the year. This is their January release, and this is a new reel that is set to come out for this year with some upgrades. It's not really a new reel, it's just a reel that has some upgrades and a lot of cool features. We got done doing some videos for Shimano recently, and this would be a good opportunity to talk about that stuff. We did everything from rods like you see behind me to some reels. So let's go through this, but before we do me a favor. Click subscribe down below and click get notifications. That makes sure our videos, when we're dropping walkthroughs of new product or I'm doing reviews on stuff I've used, this will get into your feed. And if you have any questions or comments about stuff like this is a saltwater thing, feel free to leave a comment down below. We'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. So what is the new product? Beastmaster 9000A. So the Beastmaster 9000 has been a tried and true flagship reel for Shimano. It's an electric reel, and the popularity of deep dropping and kites and pulling teasers has become applications where the electric reels are being used quite a bit. This reel is their top reel, and it has a nice little upgrade to it, but it also has a ton of features that I want to walk you through. So let's just go right through everything. All right, the first thing we're going to talk about is the first upgrade, and that is the Fine Dot LCD. It's a liquid crystal display that is now in color and offering enhanced readability and operability. That's a big thing when it comes to talking about you're in the sun all day, especially doing deep drop and everything else like that. The reel's foundation is the HAGANE Body, that all-metal body. That offers, increased rigidity, keeps everything in check. You're talking big fish, big heavy pressures on them, and a big powerful motor. So the HAGANE Body is in the Beastmaster 9000B. The other thing, cross carbon drag washers that push out 55 pounds of drag pressure. On the drag, there's a lot of things that, have to be taken into account, especially when you're catching 400 plus pound swords, dragging bars, stuff like that. They have the Thermo Adjust Drag still on this Beastmaster, and that is really enhanced heat suppression by lowering the speed of the motor automatically when the drag is slipping. So you're fighting a fish, you've got your drag set, fish is excessively running, reel's excessively reeling, it will automatically lower to make sure you're not burning out and adding heat to the reel itself. It has exciting drag sound as well, and that's a digital drag sound to hear hard pulling fish run. Some of the low profile conventional stuff that we're seeing in freshwater is starting to have exciting drag sound, which is an actual clicker on the gear. The Beastmaster 9000 has a digital drag sound. It also has a heat-free system that reduces the reel's internal temperatures when fighting big fish. The root of this reel has to be the GigaMax Motor. Now, this is Shimano's exclusive brushless DC motor designed to maintain reel performance even at high temperatures. It has got a buttload of torque. Inside the reel, SARB, so shielded anti-rust bearings. There's 14 of them in the Beastmaster 9000. The weight of the reel, 52.4 ounces. The gear ratio. So if you're manually cranking, 3.1 to 1, bringing in 35 inches of line per handle turn. Probably not something you're going to want to do when you're down 1,500 feet, but definitely fun if you want to fish a lot shallower, or if something were to happen to your battery power in the boat and you have to get your stuff in, you can always do that. The line capacity for Power Pro, it holds 40 pound Power Pro, 2,050 yards, 1,800 yards of 50, and 1,260 yards of 65 pound Power Pro, and 1,030 yards of 80 pound Power Pro. And basically, the pound test you choose when you're deep dropping has a lot to do with the amount of current in the area you're fishing. The less current there is and the bigger the fish there are, the heavier of a line you can get away with. But a big trick a lot of people do when they're fishing super deep on heavy currents is they drop down to like 50 pound test Power Pro rather than running 80. And that smaller diameter allows you to cut the current. You get less bow in your line. You get more precise control, keeping your baits at the depths you think they're in. The Beastmaster 9000B is going to be available, I would assume, this spring. It is a 2024 release. I know that the demand has been monstrous with increased popularity of deep dropping everywhere along the East Coast, West Coast, and all the way down to Central America and South America, and in Europe and Australia, of course. But for the North American purposes, I know this reel will be in high demand. The MSRP on this reel, $1,499.99 US dollars, and it is their flagship electric reel. There you have it, guys. Another new release from Shimano for the beginning of 2024. That is the Beastmaster 9000B. If you guys can do me a favor, click subscribe down below and click get notifications so that our videos get into your feed. We're going to be doing as many of these new product walkthroughs. These are not reviews, guys. I have not fished this reel since the new one come out, but these are just videos for me to explain to you what is new in the reel and what the technologies are so that you can have a better understanding and see if this is a product that might be right for you. If you have a question or comment, please leave a comment down below. We'll be happy to help you out as best we can. And basically, guys, I hope everybody's having fun. I hope you guys are all staying safe. Most importantly, I hope everybody is catching fish. We'll talk to you next time at the next video.